couch, dogs, me, guitar lessons. Hey there, LickNRiffers, how are you doing? Welcome to another full fingerstyle arrangement lesson right here on LickNRiff. In this video, we're going to learn an awesome fingerstyle arrangement of Proud Mary, suited both for intermediates and for daring beginners. First, I'm going to play it for you so you can see and hear how it goes, and then we're going to break it down lick by lick, chord by chord, note by note, with tabs right here on the screen as usual. First, it goes like this. Enjoy. Alright, so before we start learning this, I want to thank the private student who purchased this as a private lesson for his own enjoyment and donated it to the channel for everybody's enjoyment. So thank you very much, private student. We all appreciate it. Let's start enjoying this, shall we? Put a C chord on, and you pick it twice, but you pick strings 2, 3, 4, and 5 the first time, and then immediately you pick strings 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and you let the bass note ring, because if you pick strings 2, 3, 4, and 5 twice, you get this. Okay, with that pesky silence in the middle, it sounds like a mistake, it sounds like an interruption. So the trick is to keep the bass note going and just pick the chord without the bass note the second time. And then the bass note kind of smooths the transition and the second picking. So that's kind of a fingerstyle trick if you want to pick a chord twice, just keep the bass note ringing. Then you play the open second string. And then you play A5. A5 is 2 and 2 on strings 3 and 4 with the open fifth string. So you can bar an A chord up to the D string on the second fret, or put an A chord and just don't play the second string. Play strings 3, 4, and 5. Okay? Any way you feel comfortable doing it. So this is the first lick. It's C, open second string, A5. And you play this twice, and already there are a few choices you can make here. You can play strings 2, 3, and 4 open in the middle. Okay, for kind of a harmonic transition. You don't have to, but it sounds nice. It's a really short transition anyway, so it makes no difference that the notes are open. And that kind of gives you a G chord, kind of a snaking in G chord there. Okay, this is G, so... And you know, it's a really fast transition, but the ear catches on. And then the A5, you can play it once, you can play it twice, you can play it once the first time, twice the second time, or twice the first time and then once the second time, just to give it a different groove. Or, okay, kind of question and answer thing. And then you play it a third time. This time the A is only once, and then you play a G chord, strings 2, 3, and 4 with 3 on the bass note, and then F, a barred F chord, and you play strings 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then you keep on playing the F chord, okay, 4 more times, but without the bass notes, so you keep it ringing, like this. Okay? Again, if you pick, kind of sounds like a heavy metal strum, and we don't want that, we want a subtle strum. So the bass note keeps ringing and connects the 4 pickings. So pick strings 3, 4, and 5. And then D. And this concludes the intro. So C, A5 again, G, F, D. Then you start the verse, and the whole verse is on D. The whole verse is kind of a variation on the same lick. The lick is this. Okay? It's a D lick. And you play the bass, the D string, then you play 3, 3, 3 on the second string, open E string, so lift your finger off of the E string, then 3 on the second string again, and then put your finger back on 2 on the E string, because then you play the E string on 2 twice. Okay, so this is the lick. And you can harmonize all the way. Now, this sounded kind of lame because I wanted to give you the example, but if you do it with good taste, you know, for example, the open E string and the 3 on the second string that comes after it won't be harmonized, but the rest would be. Okay, harmonizing the 3, 3, 3, then harmonizing the 2, 2. Just, you know, harmonizing, stopping harmonizing for a second, and then harmonizing again. Again, question and answer kind of thing. That makes it more interesting. And then you play the same lick again, but instead of 3 3s, you play 4 3s. Instead of 2 2s, you play 3 2s. So it sounds like this. It's exactly the same lick with an extra note on the second string and an extra note on the E string. Then you play another variation on this, which is this. Okay, which is, for the keen-eared among you, it's the same first lick with 2 extra notes. And then the open E string, then 3 on the second string. So you see, it's all variations on the same lick. And then the fourth lick is the same as the second lick. Okay? Exactly the same. And that's the verse. So, D. And then you can play 2 D strings, just for a groove. Okay? I forgot a 3 there, but it doesn't really make that much of a difference because you don't really have to follow the lyrics verbatim. You can just play the same kind of lick all the time and variate. You can also pull off the 2 to 0, pull off 3 to 2, do 2, hammer on to 3, pull off to 2, wherever you like. You can add embellishments. It's a fingerstyle arrangement. You don't really have to play the lyrics, you know, syllable by syllable. You can hint at the lyrics, kind of something like this. Okay? You can add embellishments, just an open E string here and there and 3 on the E string here and there, just to connect the notes and make it a fingerstyle arrangement. So again, it's really up to you. I show you the basic arrangement, you take it and make it your own. So, the chorus starts with A, you pick the whole chord, and then you pick more E strings, and here you can follow the lyrics, and then 2 at the end there, 2 on the E string, so. Or you can, again, you can hint at the lyrics. Or. Okay, anyway, you like it. And then you put a B minor chord and you play the whole chord. Okay, 2 on the E string is your melody note. And then you lift the bar for a moment. You play the open E string, so you get. And then you play 3, 3, 3, 3 on the second string. You put the bar back on because you need to play 4, 2 on the third string. Okay, that's the bar. So. And again, you can harmonize with the fourth string. Okay, you can harmonize with the whole chord. Okay, I just like to harmonize with one note below, with the string below the note that I'm picking. That's my usual trick. So that's the B minor line. Then you have this. Okay, you slide a D chord. You put 1, 2, and 1 instead of 2, 3, and 2, and you slide into 2, 3, and 2. Okay, the whole chord. So you pick it with the open D string again to connect everything. Okay, the ringing bass note. That's kind of a motif here in this arrangement. Just thought of it. So you slide into it. You pick the second string, the second fret on the E string again. Okay, so you get, and you can pick the whole chord again. Okay, just harmonize both. Okay, however you see fit. Then you play it again. Then you play it a third time. Then you lift the finger off of the E string. You play strings 1, 2, 1, 2 on 0, 3, 0, 3. Okay, it's still inside the D chord. Okay, and that's the chorus. A. B minor, D, slide into it twice, 3 times, lift the finger, okay? And at the end there, I added a harmonization of this, which is this. Okay? It's 2 and 2 on strings 1 and 3, you play it twice. Then the open first and third strings. Then 3 and 4 on strings 2 and 4. Open strings 1 and 3 again. And then 3 and 4 on strings 2 and 4 again. Okay, now this is the part of this D chord. This is a full D chord. And it's a C-shaped chord. It's C, C sharp, D. So you have these notes. It's. And you can pull off the 2 to 0 if you like. Okay? And finish on D, but we still have the solo to go. You start the solo like this. Okay, it's 7 slide to 9 on the 5th string, 7, 9 on the 4th. Okay, so this. And then you bar the 7th fret up to the D string, and you play it with the open 5th string. You play strings 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then you play strings 2, 3, and 4 again. So you get, okay, again, the remaining bass note, the ringing bass note with 2 strums. Okay, now this is D over A because this is D. And if we just take the finger off of the 5th string, we get D over A. So, and then immediately you pick strings 2, 3, 4, and 5. 2, 3, and 4 again, and you hammer on 8 and 9 on strings 2 and 4. Okay? And then you pick the 7 again. So you do it twice. So okay? And then again. Then you have B minor, and the solo is on the 2nd string. It's 3, 3, 3, 2, 3. And then 3, 2, 3, 3 times. Okay, now you can, again, you can variate on this. You can play something like this. Okay, you don't really have to follow the original solo. This is a fingerstyle arrangement after all. Then you do the same thing with A, with 2, 0, 2 on the 2nd string, 3 times. Okay, so again, it's up to you. vary it on that. You can make your own variation on the solo. It's a very simple solo. And then you go back to the rolling. And you can finish on this. And this is my arrangement of Proud Mary. I hope you enjoy this and make your own arrangement. Before you go, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. What are you waiting for? There's a ton of lessons already on the channel waiting for you. And I upload a new one every week or even less than a week. So I'll see you in the next lesson. Go download the tab. The link is right below in the description and it's for free. Everything is for free right here on LickNRiff. But if you want to give something back anyway, there's a large blue donation button right above the tab on the website. You can't really miss it. It's large, it's blue, it's oval, it says donate, and whatever you want to give back goes right back into LickNRiff, into making these lessons, making your arrangements and your next lessons. So everything goes back into your guitar education. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye for now. Enjoy!